All right, welcome back, listeners. Ready for another deep dive?
Always excited to explore some news stories.
Fantastic. Well, today we're heading east.
Oh, sounds intriguing.
Yeah, we're going to be diving into Journey to the West. You know, that classic Chinese novel.
Ah, yes, of course, one of the four greats.
Exactly. Full of adventure, magic, and
It's some pretty insightful commentary on human nature, wouldn't you say?
oh, absolutely. And that's what we're going to dig into today. Specifically, we're looking at this one story, all right?
Okay, which one?
It involves a bunch of, well, they're spider spirits.
Spider spirits. Now that's something you don't hear every day.
Yeah, they're pretty fascinating, actually. But before we get into those, let's set the scene a little, remind everyone who our main players are here.
Right, so we have the monk, Tang Monk,
Right, on his epic pilgrimage. You know, got to get those Buddhist scriptures.
from India all the way. And of course, he's got his disciples along for the ride.
The most famous being.
Sun Wukong,
Yeah.
the Monkey King. Gotta love that guy.
Oh, yeah. Always causing trouble, but also, saving the day.
A bit of a necessary chaos element, you might say.
Definitely. And that chaos comes in handy when they stumble upon this place called Pansi Cave.
And that's where our spider friends come in.
Yep. 7 of them.
Yeah.
But they're not just, creepy crawlies.
I was about to say 7 spiders doesn't sound too threatening.
Right. These spiders, they can shapeshift.
Oh, like into what?
Beautiful women.
Oh, now that's more like it. Classic lure, right?
Exactly. They use their beauty and charm to trap men.
Unsuspecting, I imagine.
Totally. But they've got their eyes set on a special prize this time. Tang Monk.
Ah, the pure-hearted monk. I can see why he'd be a tempting target.
Right. So how do they try to get him?
Well, they use everything in their arsenal.
Mm.
Singing, dancing, trying to appeal to his senses.
So, the story's really laying it on thick here with the whole temptation thing.
Oh, absolutely. It's a recurring theme throughout Journey to the West, right? Overcoming desire, staying focused on the path to enlightenment.
And, well, we've all got our own versions of those temptations, right?
Oh, for sure. Whether it's, I don't know, that extra slice of cake or something more serious.
Or, getting sidetracked from your goals by something shiny and distracting.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes this story so relatable, even centuries later.
So how does Sun Wukong handle this situation? He's not exactly known for his patience.
True. But he's definitely clever. When he realizes what's going on, he disguises himself.
Oh, as what? Another beautiful woman.
Haha, no. As a Taoist priest, sneaks right into their lair.
Wow, so he's really using his brain this time, huh?
He has to. These spider spirits, they're not pushovers. They put up a good fight.
Oh, I bet. Silk webs flying everywhere, I imagine.
You got it. And Sun Wukong's, he's got his staff, his transformations. It's a real spectacle.
It almost sounds like, one of those classic good versus evil battles.
Yeah, very much so. And of course, Sun Wukong, being the hero, eventually triumphs. But what's interesting is he doesn't do it alone.
Oh, so he needs backup.
He does. Pigsy, another one of the disciples, ends up playing a crucial role.
Teamwork, huh? So even the Monkey King needs a helping hand sometime.
Exactly. I think that's an important message, right? We might be strong individually, but we're stronger together.
Absolutely. But, something I was thinking about is, are the spider spirits really evil?
That's a great question. They're certainly portrayed as antagonists, but their motivation is, well, it's desire, right? Something we all experience.
Right, and they're just using the tools they have, their beauty, their charm.
And that's where the story gets really interesting, I think. It makes you question those easy labels. Good, evil, beautiful, monstrous.
Like, the spider spirits are beautiful, but they're also dangerous.
Exactly. So it makes you think, what other assumptions do we make based on appearances?
Right, are we judging people too quickly?
It's a challenge to look deeper, to understand motivations instead of just outward actions.
And that's something that, we can all probably work on.
For sure. And I think that's part of what makes Journey to the West so enduring. It gives us these fantastical stories, but they're also full of these timeless questions about ourselves.
Absolutely. So to bring it back to our listeners, I think the big question here is, what are your spider spirits? What are those temptations that trip you up?
And what are your Monkey King tactics for dealing with them?
Right. Do you go in staff swinging, or do you try a more subtle approach?
Maybe it's a bit of both. But the key, I think, is to recognize those webs when we get caught in them.
And, not be afraid to ask for help when we need it.
Exactly. Just like Sun Wukong. We don't have to go it alone.
So there you have it, folks. Another deep dive complete. We hope you enjoyed this little Journey to the West.
It's a story that really rewards multiple readings,
Oh, absolutely. There's
Yeah.
always something new to discover.
And if you haven't read it yet, I highly recommend giving it a shot.
You won't regret it. And who knows, maybe you'll even find your own Monkey King within. Until next time.
Happy reading!